What's good YouTube? BrianaLorenn here. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's a beautiful day. I want to give you guys just some encouragement today that no matter what you are facing, you are here. You are alive. You woke up this morning. You have air in your lungs, and that is something to be grateful for. You create your world. Your words create your world. So be intentional with what you say. Be intentional in the things that you do today, because tomorrow is not promised. And the fact that you are here, the fact that I can make this video for you guys is such a blessing, and I'm so grateful to God for the opportunity to have another day. Make sure you make use of today. Make sure today does not go to waste. Make sure that you don't procrastinate. Make sure that you persevere and do the things that you have been wanting to do, because we don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. In today's video, I'm going to be trying and doing a wear test of Nars's new Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. Anytime Nars drops a new complexion product, I am here for it. So we're going to be testing this out. I brought 2 shades. I'm going to show you swatches, get through all the details with you, how much it costs. Would this be something that you want to add into your oily skin routine? And how does it wear? So if you're interested in this powder, keep on watching. Let's get into the specs of this powder. This powder is $36. It comes in 8 different shades. It's a multi-purpose skin perfecting powder that blurs imperfections, smooths the look of the skin, and sets the makeup for 24 hours. So I'm gonna label this a matte setting powder. It is talc free, y'all, okay, which is really big because talc is a main ingredient in a lot of powder products. So if you are someone who's more conscious of what is in your powders, what you're putting on your skin, it's talc free. It also has niacinamide, which will help the appearance of smaller pores. You can wear it alone or set your makeup with it, and it also has adaptive oil control technology. Dual powder system that traps excess sebum and mattifies oily areas. So all of this sounds like, yes, my skin, which is oily, is a combination. This is gonna be something that's really gonna help hold the makeup, control the shine. Now, if you look at this too, it's a very slim, compact. In here also too, you only get 0.31 ounces. We didn't even get a half an ounce. So this is why I think it's a little bit more of a setting powder rather than something that you would wear alone. If it were a foundation powder, they'd give you a little bit more, they'd give you a puff with it. There is no puff or sponge that comes with this. It's very sleek, very slim. So I'm thinking this is something, keep in my purse, touch up oil, touch up shine, and we keep it moving. Now the main claim here is that it is supposed to hold your makeup for 24 hours. I'm gonna be doing a wear test today as long as possible, not 24 hours, because I gotta wash my face. But we're gonna do some check-ins just to see how this is wearing. And what I'm gonna do is prep my skin also too for a longer wear of foundation. Real quick, let's get into the swatches. The first shade I have is Offshore, which is the second to darkest shade. Bottom shade is High Tide. It's a little bit lighter. Like if you look at them, there's not that much of a difference, but when you look at them in person, you can see, okay, one's a little warmer, one's a little lighter. The lighter one I would like to use for the center of my face and brightening, controlling oil in the T-zone. I'm gonna go in with the Refy Glow and Sculpt Face Primer. I did a full Refy review on this primer, and if you guys wanna check that out, I will put that up above. But you squeeze, the product comes out. I like this because it's a roller and it's going to help kind of depuff the skin, get rid of any inflammation. And then it's got a nice little sticky grip to it. So the makeup does kind of grip and hold to this. Next, I'm going to show you guys what this powder looks like on its own. Do say you can use it on its own, and for some people, this is more than enough. They don't do a full face. So I just wanna go into Offshore. I'm using Makeup by Mario, the F4. And I'm just laying that down first. I just wanna see how it looks. Does it look like it's smoothing the pores, taking down any shine? And I'm just gonna do it on one side of my face. You could see this right away. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. That putting this on did give a sort of blurring matte to the skin. Filled the pores a little bit too as compared to this side. So yeah, if you like just this amount of coverage, you're not a makeup wearer, you just want something that has a little bit of color, tone down shine and sheen, keep this in your purse. This is nice. You'll have to keep a puff or a sponge with you in your purse, which is sometimes annoying for some people. And I feel like Nars could have put something thin in here, but they probably are gonna sell it separately, so you have to spend more money. Yeah, that looks nice. Just something light, something simple. I like that. Going in with Makeup by Mario. This is the Surreal Skin. I have a video on this, go check it out. But the real deal is, I'll put it right here. Mario posted my little reel on his actual makeup page, and that thing hit like over 200K. And I'm like, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I wish those views went to me, but the exposure is something that I'm really grateful for. And with 21W, I'm just going to put this right over top of the Nars powder. And I'm gonna do about a medium coverage with this. This foundation, I've been wearing more, using more. Just go watch the review. That's all I gotta say, just go watch the review. I did concealer off camera, but I went in with Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel and Chestnut. I like to mix these two, a little warm, a little cool. Next, let's get into the perfecting powders. The first one I want to go in with is High Tide. I want to set my under eye, and I'm going to do two different types of setting. The first way I'm going to set with this powder is I'm going to use a brush. It's Morphe and Ariel collab, A3.2. I'm just going to go right in here. And I'm just going to press that right under the eye. If your lids get oily too, pop it on the lids. Pop it everywhere where you know you're gonna get that shine. Right on the top of the T-zone, around the mouth. I think it's nice. All right, let me know below now what you guys think. Yeah, you could definitely see like the shine here and the pores like less shiny right in here. This side, I'm going to take a puff. So I'm gonna take my Tati Beauty puff, R.I.P. Tati Beauty. The makeup, not her. When right with the puff, I'm gonna pat that into the skin. So a puff is picking up way more product and pushing it into my skin. So off the rip, you can see way more mattifying, way more smoothing, way more blurring. This looks a lot more natural. This looks like, no, we are intentionally pushing that product into these places because we know we get the shine. So for me with this powder, the puff application wins because I get all that shine. A puff I think is just easier to keep with me too in my purse rather than a brush. Very nice, Nars. This one, I'm just going to set the perimeter of my face with, and I think the powder for that works really well. Yeah. I like this foundation paired with it too because it doesn't look super matte. I tried the Nars Soft Matte foundation. Little too matte for me. Like it was just a little thicker. It was matte. I felt like it made my skin feel a little dull, but I would say probably for like long wear, wedding, photo shoot, TV, that's probably excellent. The question is in 3 hours though, because I be shiny, y'all. Like, thumbs this video up right now if you know you get shiny. And there's no stopping it. Like you can't, there's nothing you could do. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, come back, give you guys a final look, and then we're gonna do check-ins. Okay, y'all, back. The face is done. I'm going to do one last powder, and I'm actually going to use High Tide around the mouth, forehead. Now, what are you guys thinking? I think it looks really beautiful. Is it doing wonders? Like, it looks good. I'm not sure if I'm like, oh my God, this is the powder for me. We're gonna do a check-in and let's see where we're at. All right, you guys, so we are coming up on that 5-hour wear test. I'm gonna get all in here because the shine has arrived. This is what I expect the shine to come through regardless. This is where I could say these powders would be really handy to keep with me in my purse, control the oil, kind of fill the pores again. And I'm gonna do that real quick just so you guys can see, you know, how much shine it soaks up after 5 hours. So I'm gonna go in with Offshore. Just start to take that shine down. And the test here is really to see, you know, as you go in with a setting powder, does it make the skin look cakey, or does the skin still look like we just did it, you know? The puff is gonna be my recommendation for this product to really push the powder into the skin and get as much coverage and pore smoothing as possible. Yeah, so 5-hour wear test here. Yes, my oil did come through, but this powder took care of it in just toning down the oil, toning down the shine. Still, my makeup looks like really good. I mean, I did this at 10 a.m. It's been about 5 hours, and I would for sure take this powder with me to keep with me in my purse to touch up. I mean, probably at the 1 hour mark, I would have went in with the powder, but I just really wanted to see like how much wear we can get. And even after setting, I think it still looks really good. I'm gonna keep using this, but as of right now, it gets a solid A. Let me know what you guys think below. Let me know what your favorite mattifying powders are, mattifying foundations are, because I might just do an all matte makeup look, even though I don't know if that's really me, but I'll do it for you guys. Make sure to thumbs this video up, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you do not miss a video with me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, Cub Scouts.